Hey everybody, coming at you here for the Outdoor Devotion. A few more tips shed hunting. Just getting ready to get started here. Gonna make a quick little walk, stomp some grass through here. I say just get started, ain't found nothing yet. What we got here is, as you can see, thick, kind of honeysuckle bedding area. I mean, it's also a place I hunt. My stand's right there. I mean, there's been some good deer moved through here the last few years, some real good deer. I actually shot a 200-inch deer this year with my shotgun. That was the only daylight footage I had of him was right here chasing a doe. Stands right there. But what's good about this is I got a standing cornfield. I'm sorry, it's cut cornfield now. It was standing cornfield. The other side was a cut bean field. Now I got wheat sowed in it, so I got food. All right. Now look at the thick brush. It means it's a fence row. Deer can come in here, lay down. They can see forever. It's really hard to hunt, actually. It's hard to hunt fence row. Some of you guys know what that's like. You've done it. But just a good scenario. Water, creek bed, food, cover. I mean, and you hunt here. I hunt here. I know that the deer are here. So we're going to stomp this out. And a little tip I like to do on a day like today, nice sunny day. You know, weather's pretty good. Wet, had a real bad rain here last couple nights. But see how the sun is shining down this way. Where if I look this way, look at that. Now if I try to walk this way and try to walk into this brush, everything's mirrored. Everything's white. Everything's reflective. So I come around this point and I'll put my back to the sun. And now everything's kind of, there's not a lot of shadows I'm looking at, not a lot of reflective. And I tell you what, guys, them white tines will stick out like sore thumbs. When you get that sun right, that 2 o'clock sun right at your back, and you get something like this, them white tines will shine. And it's just a real good tip. I mean, I've always, the best you can, circle around, get that sun to your back. I mean, granted, you may have to walk back to your truck or walk back to your ATV. Your main walk, your main trails, your main bed areas, get that sun to your back, and you'll be surprised the difference it'll make. Another tip is I always carry binoculars, because there's been too many times I look over and think, is that a deer antler? That's a deer antler. And I walk over there, and it's not. 9 times out of 10, I've walked over there, and it was. I was telling a story the other day about one in a standing cornstalk field, which is impossible to find antlers. It was wheat stubble cornstalk. I seen it 2 times sticking up with cornstalks. Parked truck, this is years ago. I thought it's not a deer antler, it's a cornstalk. I walk in, spend 2 or 3 hours walking out a patch. I come back to the truck, I look at it, there it still is, shine out there like that. Sun's beaming down on it. I walk over there, sure enough, 150-inch 6-point side. I almost left and didn't even walk over there. So carry binoculars, it'll save you a lot of walking, and I've spotted sheds 100 yards away. Sure enough, binoculars, boom, oh yeah, there it is. But 2 big tips, keep that sun to your back, and carry binoculars. And like I said, like the video before, food, water, food, bed. I mean, there's not no rut going on right now. It's strictly survival. Hit your food, your bed, your water. Hit your main trails between. And I mean, your bedding area is a big one. There's a lot of bedding areas I don't even go in during hunting season or anything till shed season. If I'm in a bedding area during hunting season because I've got a deer hit and I'm looking for it, I stay totally out of them. I stay on the outskirts. I stay at the closest 50, 80, 100 yards off where my stands are. I don't personally go in my bedding areas until shedding season. And it's worked out good for me. So let's do a little stomping here so we can't find something. We might not. But a few more tips there from Outdoor Devotion. Hope it helps you guys out in the field. And if you would, guys, send us some pictures. Comment on some pictures here. Let us know what you guys are finding out there. It's that time. Good luck. Well, here we go. Here's one. It's not a fresh one by no means. It ain't got much size to it. But it's kind of show you how that sun works. Sun's to my back. Obviously, it's up here, not my back now. I'm facing it. Look at that shining. See how bright that white is? I spotted that from, shoot, I was probably 50 yards away when I seen that. And I don't know how I didn't find it last year, or 2 years ago, it looks like. See that little drop tine right there? Well, not a drop tine, a little bump. I got a skull I found last year. It has the exact same thing. Hope it wouldn't be the same deer, but that's an old shed. That's been there a while. It kind of makes me look like a bad shed hunter. Laying right up here like this, heck, right there is my food plot, one of my main hunting spots. But you see how that worked, that sun, man, I'm telling you, get that sun in your back, they just shine, they glow, especially when they're chewed up by dang those squirrels. But man, that just, you walk into the sun, and you might as well you're walking blind. Get that sun to your back and make your circles, fellas. And always recover everything. I don't care if you've been through it 15 times, you go through it again, you'll find more. All right, guys, here we go. Green wheat field, agriculture field. Sun beaming down, it's getting later in the day. I love looking at agriculture fields because that's usually where you find a bunch of them. They're the easy pickings, is what I call them. Usually I hit them first because I can buzz them on ATV, I can walk them, I can glass them from a truck. But like I said earlier, don't go counting it off. If you cover it once, I was just here, man, 6 days ago. I covered this, walked it, covered it, rode it, I think twice actually, and nothing. And come back in here today. There she is. You know, I may have rode over that one, or it may have fell after the fact, but it's this year's. It's a little wet. We've had quite a bit of rain here recently, but seeing that white shining, I mean, stand back and look at that in the sun. Things you gotta look for. Granted, this is also a corn stalks through here, and it is hard to find them. And I'm riding ATV right now, running the edges. But keep that sun behind you. And I'm telling you, it makes a world of difference when it comes to finding these bones. All right, here we go. I just picked that last shed up right there. I come 20 yards. Look at the deer trails through here. All this fresh stuff right in this weed. I seen a bunch over there earlier and I was coming in. Sure enough, look at there. There's another one. Little big guy. He's got a little blood on it. He made it through the rain, but that's a pretty fresh one there also. Granted, I'm not finding monsters right now, but I'm finding antlers. I mean, I'm found 3 tonight so far. I mean, it's not a bad day, by no means. And once again, I was just here a few days ago, and these were not here. You know, we've been finding sheds this whole time, but I was here before they dropped. Get in, get out, don't spook the deer. Let them keep doing normal routine. They'll keep bringing back till they fall. So there's 3 for the day, 2 freshies right here, 20 yards apart, 2 different bucks. I'm about back to the house now, so I don't know much more I'll cover, but who knows, may find one more. But agriculture fields, when they're eating this wheat, you know, wheat especially, it's green right now, especially the rain we've had, it's really greened up. Bucks are eating, when they eat what they're doing. Their head's doing that. Boom, falls off. Same way as comes to creek crossings, fences, anywhere the waterway, earlier in the last video, anywhere a deer jumps, a deer leaps this time of year, you have potential to find an antler. Road ditches. I found them in a road ditch driving down the road. So just keep all that in mind. You got your food, your water, your bed area. You're going to all 3 of them. Of course, here's the food. Here they're traveling. Probably bedding right here in this brush. Look, there's a fence right there. That's what I covered last time I was here. I walked the inside of that fence and made dang sure there wasn't nothing inside there, which I probably need to do again. I'll probably hit that next week. I'll give us another week, let it go, let them come back in here again. But 3 for the day. It's not a bad day.